So question number one, we read the diagram below shows an electric circuit consisting of a battery of electromotive force 12 volts. So as you can see here, we have 12 volts here. So there's 12 volts here. 12 volts, which is same as a 12.0 volts. Right? So this is our battery, which consists of 12.04 volts, which is same as a 12 volts. Right? Yes. Good. Then now connected to a switch. This is a switch, as you can see, and two resistors of resistance 60 ohms each, which means resistor 1 and resistor 2, they have equal number of what? Of ohms, right? Of 6 ohms and 6 ohms altogether. Then now connected in parallel. So as you can see, these two are in parallel and parallel. Why? So these two are in parallel. Why? So now calculate the current flowing through the circuit when S, which is the switch, right? Switch S is closed in. So we'll start with resistor R1. So in short, they wanted to find the current passing through R1 altogether. So since the circuit here, as you can see, is in parallel, which means our R1, R2 in terms of voltage. So voltage in series, in parallel, is equal to 10 points. Which means since you have 12 volts, right? Yes. Even you have 12 volts. So for us to find the current passing through here, we can use the formula. So question A, we can use the formula R is equal to voltage over current. Together. So our resistor is what? 6, right? So it says 6 is equal to, what's our voltage here? 12. Voltage will be 12 because it's in parallel. So I have 12 volts here. Then over current, which is I. Clear? Yes. Then you cross multiply. So 6 times I to be 6I, which is equal to 1 times 12. It will be 12. Right? Yes. Then now over 6 and over 6. So you cancel. So current is equal to what? 2 amps. How together? Yes. Since R1 and R2, they have same resistor. So which means even the current at R2 is what? Is 2 amps. Unless if we had a different number here, we could have solved this one using this formula, and while this R, we could have used the number given. Now since here and here we have same number of resistor, which means even the current is going to be equal. So even here we have 2 amps, even here 2 amps. Then in case if they ask us to find the total current, since the current in parallel, we add this plus this. So this is the answer for question A. This resistor of R1. So this is the answer to 2 amps. How together? Yes. Then now I'll go to question B. Question B is saying find the current when the switch is closed in the battery, which means the whole circuit. So again, we use the formula. We say here, if I no need for us to use the formula, because since the current here and the current is in parallel, right? Which means the current here is what? 2 amps, right? Yes. Even you have 2 amps. So just into you add. So you say total current is equal to R1 plus R2. So our total current, we'll find the current different, right? Current. Yes. So total current is equal to current 1 plus current 1. Yes. So total current is equal to, what's our current 1 here? Is 2 amps, right? So 2 plus what? 2. So our total current is what? Is 4 amps. This will be our total current. Yes. But if you want again, this is the answer for part B. Yes. But if you want again, you can use the formula. You can say this part B. You can say resistor is equal to voltage over current. So our total resistor here. So this resistor here, this one and this one, we need to do what? We need to find it in parallel. So we say R is equal to, remember that formula, which is R1 times R2 over R1 plus R2 altogether. So total resistor is equal to R1 is what? Is 6 times 6 over 6 plus 6. So R is equal to 6 times 6, 36, right? 6, yes. Over 12. So R is equal to, so 12 divided by 36, 12 into 36, it is 3, eh? 3, yes. 3 altogether, it is 3, it is 3. Then from here now, since our resistor, our total resistor here for this one is what? Is 3 ohms altogether. Yes. So what do you do now? Now we go back to the formula. Which is this formula. Now you say R is equal to V over current. Our resistor is what? Is 3. Yes, 3. So 3 is equal to voltage 12 over current, like this side, yes. Over 1. So 3 times X and 3 times I, 3I is equal to what? 12 over 3 over 3. So current is equal to what? 4 amps. Same answer, I've seen it, right? Yeah. So each one can use this concept or this concept, but don't waste time. Since here we know that this is 6 ohm resistor, which means we have the same current. So you add 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4 amps. Right? Yes. Good. So we go to question 2. So question 2 reads, the diagram below shows resistors connected to a 4 volts power supply. So as you can see, these are resistance. We have 3 resistance. We have 6 ohms here, 12 ohms here, 3 ohms here, connected to a 4 volts main supply. So question A is saying, what is the effective resistance of the circuit? So they wanted to find the total resistance. So I write solution here. Solutions. Okay. So question A. So they wanted to find the total resistor here together. So now, since these two are in parallel, right? Yes. So it means first we need to find the answer for these two which are in parallel, so it can have one answer here. Then now, when we find one answer here, which means this one and this one are going to be in series, which means we need to add. So we need to find first these two which are in parallel, right? Yes. So say resistor is equal to, so in parallel we say R1 times R2 over R, or if you want you can say this R1 altogether and say R2, R3, or you can put just 3 here, then 2 here, then R1 here. Like this, what we can find first. So we can just say total resistor is equal to, we're going to add this one, which is 3. So R3 plus we find those now in parallel, right? Which is the formula is R1 times R2 over what? R1 plus R2, like this, right? So which is R1 times R2 over R1 plus R2 altogether. So now you say total resistor is equal to, so R3 is what? Is 3. Then plus those two we multiply 6 times what? 6 times 12 over 6 plus 12 altogether. Yes. Then from here we proceed. So 3, so total resistor is equal to 3 plus, so multiply 6 times 12, what answer? 6 times 12. 72 over 6 plus 12, 18. 18, yes. So can you say divide now? So 72 divided by 18. 4. So 3 plus 4. So total resistor here is what? Is 7 ohms. This will be our effective or total resistor. So which means our total resistor in the circuit is what? Is 7 ohms. So if you want, you can find the separate, you can find for this one first. After find for this one now, you add plus this, there's no problem. Clear? Good. So I will go to question number B. Question B is saying calculate the potential difference PD, which is same as voltage, across the 3 ohm resistor. So now that find the voltage across this resistor together. So on this one, current. So first, what we need to do, we need to know that first we need to find the total current in the circuit, because current here is same as current here, same as current here, same as current here, same as. So for example, if the current here is 5 amps, it need to be 5 because it is in series, right? It need to be 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. But when it reaches at this point, the 5 is going to be divided, but not equally. According to the resistor here, so the other current to go this side and the other current to go this side. Then again, when they come here, they're going to make, again, they're going to make a 5, which means it to be 5, 5, 5, 5. So for us to know the total, to know the current, first we need to find the total current in the circuit. Right? So we say resistor is equal to voltage over current together. So what is our resistor? Total resistor is 7. Voltage there is 4 over current, which is x altogether. And so now we say over 1 cross multiply. So 7 times x, 7a, x is equal to 4. And now you say over 7 over 7. So you say x is equal to, can you divide 4 divided by 7? 0. What? 0.57. Yes. What's that? 14, okay. 28, 57, 1. So which means we say x current is equal to, correct to 2 decimal places, right? Yes. So it will be, even 1 decimal place will be 0.6 amps. This is the total current in the circuit, which means here it is 0.6. They need to be divided all together. Yes. So now, how do you find the voltage here?
The voltage.
Because we know that the voltage for here and here is just same all together?
Yes.
Good. The voltage for here and here is just same? Clear? So we'll use this formula now. You say resistor is equal to voltage over current. So resistor is what? 3. Clear? Voltage, we don't know. Current is, as I said, current for here is 0.5. Ikabwela resistor divide na zaenda huu, but ikafika hapa tutazanga 0.6. So it means the current here is what? Is 0.6 over 1 cross multiply. So x is equal to 3 times 0.6. What answer? 3 times 0.6. What answer? Therefore, current is equal to
1.8.
1.8. Okay. 1.8 what? A volt. Which means the current, the voltage for 3 ohm resistor is 1.8 volts. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So be careful. Be careful here when that's going to find the voltage. Right?
Yes. So
introduce this formula then from here. Since the current in series is the same. So this current now. So this volts. So if you want to find the number of voltage for the other component here, we'll subtract from the source. So it will say 4 minus 1.8. What will be the answer?
4 minus 1.8.
It will be 2.1. 2.2. So it means here is 2.1, here 2.2 volts. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, the voltage here and here is equal because it is parallel. So the voltage here is what? 1.8, but here it's 2.2. Not together?
Yes.
Because it's in parallel. Clear?
Yes.
So the answer for B is 1.8 volt.
Now question is if okay, like question is that we want to find, you said find the in the time or in the 2 seconds or so.
They can't this one time. They can't just ask time as at now, unless if unless if they ask you to find maybe the column, the energy, the chart, etc. But for now, they cannot ask you to find time.
Okay.
Clear?